Right here we have the Zhiyun Crane Plus. It reminds me a lot of the version 1 Crane. That was one of the very first gimbals that made me fall in love. If you haven't seen that review, it's hella old. You could check that out here. I think I had like long brown hair then too. Totally different vibes. Here's a new and improved Crane, and here's my new and improved hair. What up, AFAM? Kitty here with atolavisuals. Yeah, I know the Ronin-S just came out and people want to flock to get that new, but for some of you, it might be a little bit heavy. So here's the Crane Plus, which is a great option to be more lightweight and travel friendly. So the total weight without a camera is 2.09 pounds or 0.95 kilograms, which is half the Ronin weight. It's one of my favorite travel gimbals, and here's some easy ways to pack it. And you don't even need to bring the case. You could easily put it in any backpack if you disassemble it. What I like to do is I like to take it and put it in the camera bag portion where your tripod should go. So that side tripod pocket, it fits perfect there. And be sure to lock it down on top so no one steals it, or else you could hunt them down. The battery charger is also really small, and you don't even have to charge it that often because this battery life is 12 hours. All right, enough about the basic benefits. We could talk more about features after this short break with some scenic test footage. Roll the clip. If you're familiar with the Zhiyun lineup, you'll know that they have the Crane version 1, which we talked about earlier, and then they had a version 2 that came out after that. This is the Crane Plus, which is technically like their version 3, and then for heavier payloads, they have the Crane 2 as well. So if you're confused on the names, hopefully that explained it. The build on this is on par with their other Zhiyun products. It's got this really nice, sturdy, lightweight metal. I really like the texture of this joystick out of all the gimbals that they have. The mini tripod is strong, stronger than it actually needs to be for this gimbal. I think it's the same mini tripod that comes with the Crane 2 as well. I know you want to know how much this sucker could hold. The payload is 5.5 pounds or 2.5 kilograms. It could hold my A7R3 with the wide. This is my normal gimbal lens because it's more lightweight. No, you cannot put your 24 to 70 G master on this gimbal, unfortunately. You're gonna have to look for a higher set payload for that. I will have an all gimbals video for you soon, so if you're rocking that 24 to 70 G master, congratulations. I'll help you find a gimbal that'll fit that setup perfectly. The various modes on this gimbal, it has a point of view mode, which has a 45-degree roll axis. POV mode, so you can get these Dutch angles. Really fun to use. Then you have your basic modes. You have this pan and lock tilt. Then you have your basic pan and tilt. Then you got your lock mode here. Then you have your inverted mode to get those low angle shots. And then for my vloggers out there, you just tap it 3 times, and this gimbal you could actually do vlog life pretty easily, and your arm won't get that fatigued. You'll have the smoothest vlog footage in all the YouTubes. The bottom of this gimbal also has a 1/4-20 screw, so you can put it on any tripod, as you can see, not just the mini one. So if you're on the app, you could do some remote gimbal movements as well, just like all their other gimbals. Or if you have their thumb controller, you could use that as well. Well, you could fix the horizon just by using the joystick here. I love this feature on any gimbal. You could position it any which way you want and it'll stay. All right, I know you want to know what's in the case. Zhiyun always makes really nice cases, but we're probably not going to use it that much because we're going to be throwing this in our backpack or on the side of our backpack. Let's open this up. In the case, we have instructions, anti-slip grip tape, 2 batteries, a battery charger, lens cradle, mini tripod, and the handle and gimbal will need to be put together. And it's all comfy and cozy in this laser cut foam. Additions for this gimbal, since it's so bare and naked, I suggest a few little extra items. For instance, the Crane 2 comes with a quick plate, but their smaller cranes do not. So I'm using this kind of standard Manfrotto quick plate so I could put it on a tripod and take it off the gimbal and balance it super easily. For some of you, you may want a Swiss Arca plate. That's fine too, because even though these screws are really pretty, I already lost one at Balboa Park because they do not stick to the bottom device here. Be careful because they do not give you extras as well. Another addition, the dual handles from the version 1 and version 2 also fit on the Crane Plus. Not only that, but you could also use this as a weapon. Cue the Vong. Almost hitting this poor guy in the face. So there you go. Dual handles, dual purpose. This is a great piece of hardware. It stabilizes your footage with ease. You don't even have to calibrate it out of the box. However, when you connect the Sony cable, some of the software features need a little bit of work. For instance, you could take photos with this trigger button here, but even in movie mode, if you double tap, it's supposed to record video. However, it does not work. With the version 1 Crane, you had the ability to zoom in and out. This one also has that switch. However, I couldn't get that to work either. It does have some time-lapse features. However, I wish it would trigger my camera. For instance, if you're taking longer shutter time lapses, it's not gonna hold and pause in place if you're doing it that way. It'll just kind of keep moving through its paths, the ones that you set it up on. So do it during the day, have a faster shutter speed, maybe use an intervalometer, or if you're on Sony, use the Sony app, and it'll work just fine. I just want it to be easy and trigger the camera. Zhiyun also has this really cool feature on their app called Active Track. And I think it's amazing if they could get it down right. However, it's really hard to balance because you're gonna have to set your phone on the camera itself while it's on the gimbal. I would rather want to be able to hold my phone and view what my camera is viewing. However, it's not as easy like when DJI does it for their drones because they make their own cameras. So I can understand why technology is not there yet. However, in the future, that would be an awesome feature if gimbals could have that. So who is this Crane Plus gimbal for? It's great for first-time gimbal users because it's really easy to use, and travel vloggers. It's also great for street videography because of its small, lightweight stature is not very noticeable or intimidating. I also take it on some client shoots that are more run and gun, and maybe you'll be shooting all day, so you're gonna need something really lightweight and reliable. And there you have it. The Crane Plus review is finally done. I've actually had this gimbal since February. So thanks for hanging out with me. Find me on IG because I post there on the daily. You do you, fam, and I'll see you when I see you. Done. It's one of my travel. I get some pretty scenery. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, people really get ready. Good blood, bad blood, good blood, bad blood, good blood, bad blood. Okay, we're ready for this review. Yeah. This is how I spend my Friday nights.
Thursday night.
It's Thursday night. I don't even know what day it is. And don't forget to get that AFAM merch. Bye.